Mankind has a history of violence. In order to protect oneself, possessions, and loved ones, mankind developed weapons to aid in combating enemies. He who possesses the better weapon is far more likely to succeed in defending oneself, even if it is the mere presence of said weapon that deters potential aggressors. For centuries, the progression of weapons technology has yielded the same results. The man with a bigger stick defeats the man with a smaller stick. But mankind has recently reached terrifying new heights of power where both the aggressor and the defender ultimately destroy each other in conflict. This devastating power was created with the development of the nuclear weapon. Nuclear weapons are in a different league than conventional weapons of the past, such as rocks, swords, grenades, and guns. While most weapons kill individuals or small groups of people, nuclear weapons can eradicate entire cities and have lasting, lethal effects on the environment and its inhabitants. Nuclear weapons are usually referred to as atomic bombs or thermonuclear bombs. Atomic bombs rely on fission reactions fueled by enriched uranium or plutonium. They can potentially release as much as 500 kilotons of force in TNT. Thermonuclear bombs rely on fusion reactions, which are vastly more powerful than fission reactions. Similar to the detonation of C4, and where a blasting cap acts as the primary charge to start a reaction in the secondary charge of C4. A fission reaction is required to initiate a fusion reaction. Fusion reactions release upwards of 50 megatons of force. The monumental heat and pressure generated by the fission of the enriched isotope allow for the fusion of hydrogen atoms to create helium. This is the same reaction that occurs in stars. In a sense, mankind has harnessed the power of the sun and turned it into a weapon. Fusion reactions release massive amounts of energy and have devastating results when used. Another danger of nuclear weapons is fallout, the radiation that lingers after its use. The radiation is the nuclear decay from the remains of the atomic nuclei that were split in the fission reaction. This radiation can penetrate solid objects and cause lethal radiation poisoning. Fallout is the radioactive material that is vaporized within an approximate mile of the epicenter of a nuclear weapons detonation and is pulled into the atmosphere due to the updraft caused by the heat of the explosion. The fallout must eventually come back down. Depending on the air currents, the fallout could stretch much farther than a city's boundaries. The falling radioactive material can leave an area contaminated for years, condemning it as inhospitable. Since more than two countries possess nuclear weapons, if one decided to attack another with a nuclear weapon, then they would almost certainly be attacked in a similar fashion, either as direct retaliation or through national ties due to alliances. In our modern world, everyone would be pulled into the conflict. This created what we refer to now as mutually assured destruction. The guarantee that if one country attacks, a chain reaction would ensue that would destroy everyone. Mankind now has a weapon it dare not use. If countries continue to hold nuclear weapons, history and time are against us. Ambition, arrogance, and ignorance are all prevailing constants throughout human history. A day will come when someone, for whatever their reasons, will have the audacity to use one of these weapons. The only way to guarantee that a nuclear weapon can never be used is to remove the weapon so that no one can use it.